As if the poorest and most vulnerable aren't already being hit hardest by the cost of living crisis, it's getting on for 2 million people in the UK are actually destitute right now, and with no answers to this problem, just infighting amongst Tories, with some wanting benefit rises and others not, some wanting a windfall tax, others not, with neither Boris Johnson or Rishi Sunak really having any idea on how to deal with this, because they might as well come from another planet for all they know about being poor. The Tories are actually proposing at a time like this to start bashing benefit claimants once again. The disgusting Therese Coffey wants access to universal credit claimants' bank account data in order to issue fines if she doesn't like what she sees. They're chasing that benefit fraud again, you see, even if no convictions result from it. That'll include you getting punished for their errors, of which they make many. Once again, the Tories are coming after the poorest for fraud, a laughable move when they've written off billions in pandemic fraud, but then that'll have been committed by their mates and their donors. According to Citizens Advice, benefit fraud accounts for just 2% of all fraud committed in the UK. Tax fraud accounts for 69% of it, but kicking the poor is a Tory joy. And this has nothing to do with cracking down on fraud, when you can see figures like that. What she wants is access to bank account data to check for fraud and have the power to issue arrest warrants, conduct searches and seize evidence. And even after that, a case still doesn't get taken to court, she will still reserve the right to hand out fines anyway. Benefit fraud is insanely small, and the Tories have been accused of trying to concoct a headline here to bury more high-profile incompetence on their part, an accusation that has some merit given they don't plan to start work on this until next year. But this will terrify the poorest and most vulnerable now as they see the Tories coming after them yet again. And if you think Labour will stand against this, well, given Starmer's past actions, he'll probably whip to support it. In 2013, while still Director of Public Prosecution, Starmer wanted sentences of up to 10 years in prison for benefit fraudsters. Let's also never forget Shadow Chancellor Rachel Reeves's pledge to be tougher than the Tories on benefits, and that was when Ian Duncan Smith was in charge. This is a disgusting, wrong-headed move, but is entirely in keeping with the increasing authoritarianism of all of our political leaders right now, and especially true of the last 12 years of Tory rule.